What's going on, guys? What's going on? I'm just now Monday at 2:30. I'll put it that way. Just now watching this fight between Shawn Porter and Kell Brook. This is a really good fight. I'm in the 7th round. Both fighters did some good work. I can watch this. I'm probably gonna watch this a couple times because it's a good action and at the same time technical fight. Action being on Shawn Porter's side, technical being on Kell Brook's side. I think both of them came out and brought it. The one thing I can say is that the technical flaws that Porter has, was the difference in this fight. See, for the most part, like when Porter was fighting people like Paulo Malignaggi and Devin Alexander and people of that nature, people that Paulie is not that tall, but people that don't use their length, their reach, and counterpunching ability, using their length, couldn't take advantage of his flaws. See, Shawn Porter is very, very, very athletic. Very fast and very athletic, which kind of shelters, hides some of his flaws, which Kell Brook actually made quite apparent in this fight. I mean, when Shawn Porter wants to throw it, he has a decent jab. He flicks it out there really fast. The only problem is his lead right hands, or when he throws right hands, it's all wide punches. He doesn't throw any right hands straight up the gut, straight. If he does, he'd probably have to turn all the way to the side and throw it that way, and he still probably winded a little bit, which gave Kell Brook the opportunities to fall in close, and avoid the attack. If he's punching behind you, he's not really damaging you. So he took advantage of it. He stayed on the outside. He almost took him down. I'm in the 7th round and start popping Shawn Porter's head back. But because of that, and the fact that a lot of times when Shawn Porter swings, since he wants to be fast and throwing his winding punches, he jumps in. He leaves his feet and jumps in, and then tries to roughhouse you once he get in close and throw pity pat to the body, pity pat. I'm sorry, if you're arm punching like this, that's not damaging blows. And some people gave me flack on the Canelo Alvarez fight when I said I count body punches. Well, like I said, I don't go by clean, effective punches because that could be subjective in how you say it. I go by what caused the most damage. If you throwing and putting your weight behind a body punch, bam, hit somebody in the kidney, you're doing damage. They might be coughing up blood or pissing blood later that night, especially when you do it on a consistent basis. Throw from your legs, throw your whole body into it, bam! Not this. That's not clean, effective punching. So, the times Porter fell in and trying his rough out tactics and doing this, I don't count that stuff. Anybody can go in and do this. I know I'm over exaggerating. I mean, he's an elite fighter. So somebody that's an amateur boxer or not a boxer at all, that could hurt you. But when you're on this elite level fighting an elite competition, they have no fear of this. They have no fear at all. So when it came down to clean, effective punching, although I do think Shawn Porter landed his fair share of left hooks to the head, left hooks to the body, a few right crosses. I don't know why he gave up on his jabbing. He was jabbing good at the beginning of the fight. But, his game plan deteriorated or his confidence or something, because he went away from what he started off doing and let Kell Brook continue to work his game plan. Stay on the outside, throw that jab in there, pop that head back every time. Shawn Porter tried to jump in, which makes it almost a power punch when you think about it, because if you jumping in and you get your head snapped back by a jab, pow, that's a lot more damage than when somebody just flick it out there. So, I mean, he's throwing damage to the head, throwing his right cross every time Shawn Porter dipped down to his left, throwing that right cross, bam, busting that jaw. He did some good body work, too. Kell Brook had a great showing, great showing. I would still like to see him in the ring with Devin Alexander. I wanted to see that fight because styles make fights, man. Styles make fights, and as well as Kell Brook looked on his American venture, somebody that fights with speed and length, that stays behind the jab, length, it makes counterpunching not as effective. And I say that just because Devin Alexander is good at throwing that speed jab and getting out of the way. Throwing the speed jab, get out of the way. So I think it'll be a more compelling fight. I think that honestly might be even more exciting than this fight, because we all know Devin Alexander's chin has been tested a few times and it's been found wanting. So Kell Brook, technical skill and power versus Devin Alexander's speed and length. Not that he's longer, but speed and length, because he's going to fight with length. He's not going to jump. Devin Alexander is not jumping inside and doing this. He's going to stay on the outside, flick that jab out there. Well, in this case, he's left-handed, so flick that jab out there and come in with his left. So that'll be a sight to see. Props to Kell Brook. I think he handled his business. I think he did enough in majority of the rounds to warrant his victory. I'm, in a sense, worried when it comes to the elite fighters in the welterweight division for Shawn Porter, because the bully tactics is not going to keep working, especially since his flaws have been exposed. Like, can he do those bully tactics against a Keith Thurman? Can he do those bully tactics against Floyd Mayweather Jr. or Pacquiao or so on and so on, like the elite level fighters? Now, him and Pacquiao, that would be an all-action fight. I think that would be a Fight of the Year candidate if they could just get them two in the ring, because they both fight similar, as in they jump in. The only thing is when Pacquiao jumps in, he's 1-2. Porter jumps in, he's swing. He leaves his body and face open. It just drives me nuts. But like I said, as long as his speed and power intimidates fighters enough where he can still be allowed to do that, like he did against Devin Alexander, it's all good. But I still would love to see him in the ring with Pacquiao. I think Pacquiao-Porter will be a Fight of the Year candidate. Or if not just Fight of the Year, I think Pacquiao might knock Porter out. Because I'm not going to say Kell Brook is that strong, but he wobbled them legs a few times. Bam! Woo! He wobbled that head. But, yeah, I'm going to get up out of here. I still got some more stuff to do. Just bought a crib. Still trying to do some construction on it. You know, you're never satisfied with a crib that you ain't build yourself. You know, you got to find something you like and then make it into your own. So, got to do that. And get the baby room set up. You know, Shorty got a baby on the way. It's all exciting in the house right now. So that's another reason why I haven't been doing videos. I got a whole lot of stuff going on. Like, I didn't find out about this fight until the night the fight was on, but cut my HBO and Showtime off. And if I'm not at my primary job, Fire Hall, which we got HBO and Showtime, I can't see the fight. Is that part-time. No, I was at a bachelor party Saturday, and then part-time job. I don't have HBO Showtime yesterday, so first chance I'm getting to do my due diligence on the internet and see the fight. So yeah, just a heads up. I'm not dipping in and out on the fight game. I love the fight game. It's just man, life gets busy sometimes. You know what I mean? Busy. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Until the next one. Doses.